This is the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Monday, the 26th of August. I'm Michael Groff. Temperatures headed back up. Humidity levels will come down at least a bit for the first half of the week, but the moisture will return for slight chances of showers and thunderstorms across parts of the state. Will we see anything here in the valley? That's the question we've been asking all summer. And hey, the Labor Day weekend is coming up on us as well. What does the weather look like for that? All right. We'll get into it first. We'll check out that almanac from yesterday. 103 degrees, the high in the valley. 85 was the morning low. And yes, we are closing in on 2 inches behind where we should be on our rainfall for the year. Outside right now, here at 7:40 a.m., we've got clear skies out there. It is 90 degrees at Sky Harbor, but it's air you can wear. With that dew point way up at 70, it feels tropical out there. Relative humidity 52%. The winds are from the west at 11 miles per hour, and the barometer is rising. Temperatures around the area this morning. The cool spot can be found at Thompson Peak. They're sitting at 78 degrees, but most of us are in the 80s to low 90s. The upper air setup this morning, we've got an elongated ridge extending from northwest to southeast from just off the west coast through the southwestern United States and into northern Mexico. We had a tropical depression move up the west coast of Mexico over the weekend, and that brought plenty of moisture to the lower third of the atmosphere. If you're wondering why it was so muggy over the weekend, that's the reason. And then we have a trough moving from the northern Rockies out into the central plain states. The watch warning map, an excessive heat watch, is in effect for south central Arizona, including central Maricopa County, the Phoenix metro area in that. Also parts of southern Nevada and along the Colorado River Valley. More excessive heat for much of Texas and Oklahoma, where heat index values will likely get at or above 105 to 110 degrees there. And fire danger continues out here in the west as well. The convective outlook for today, an enhanced risk of severe storms around Kansas City, Joplin, Springfield, Missouri, and a broader severe weather risk for a good portion of the Central Plains and another little marginal risk sliver up there around the Twin Cities. And the precipitation outlook valid through next Monday morning from the WPC. Rain amounts here in the valley doesn't look all that optimistic, probably nothing. And up to around an inch or so for far southern Arizona around the Nogales area. Other spots could see some patchy shower and storm activity. We'll get into the details of it and a little bit of a complex setup. Break it down as we look at the models. Here we go to the GFS, the 06Z run valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. We've got ridging from just off the Pacific Northwest coast, south and eastward into the desert southwest, a drier northwesterly flow aloft. So down at the surface, that high humidity that we have around this morning should be mixing out through the day. Mostly sunny skies. Highs this afternoon, 105 to 108. Tonight, mostly clear, lows in the 80s. Tomorrow, sunny, hotter still. Highs 108 to 111 with ridging pretty much right overhead. Same thing on Wednesday. The only difference that we see here is the GFS is a bit more aggressive in advertising a backdoor cold front coming in from New Mexico into the eastern portion of our state, providing some cooler air aloft and some extra lifting into the atmosphere to prompt widely scattered showers and thunderstorms. So if this verifies, could see some storms over the higher terrain trying to get into the deserts. And as a nod to this idea, even though I think it's kind of an outlier solution, I did go ahead and put in a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms into our forecast here in Phoenix for Wednesday night. Then on Thursday, we'll still see some lingering moisture, showers and thunderstorms possible over the higher terrain again. And maybe it gets pretty close to the deserts. Don't think we're going to see anything here in the valley, though. Highs on Thursday, back off just a couple of degrees, back down into the 105 to 108 range. Pretty much the same deal on Friday. All right, as we hit the Labor Day weekend, we're going to start to see an increase in moisture once again as inverted troughing is shown to develop across southern and central Mexico, moving northward into the desert southwest. Any other monsoon season, this would be a very viable solution, one that we'd probably buy into wholeheartedly. This year, I'm a bit skeptical about it just because this has not materialized, but a preponderance of the models are advertising this. So as a nod to that, we'll introduce slight chances of showers and thunderstorms back into the valley, better chances over the higher terrain. But keep in mind, if you're up north or over the mountains this weekend, it's not going to be a washout. It's not going to rain all weekend. Just know that there will be scattered, mainly midday to late afternoon showers and thunderstorms possible each day, Saturday, Sunday, and a week from today. This is Monday the 2nd, and in fact, Monday looks kind of interesting. The ridge setting up where you'd expect it to be during the monsoon. North of us, a deeper easterly flow coming in for better chances of showers and thunderstorms if this verifies. But again, this probably isn't going to last very long because now we're getting into September. And look what happens as we go out 10 days to the end of the forecast period, Wednesday the 4th. Yes, we've got another trough moving into the northern and central Rockies, displacing our ridge, but that is typical in September. That's what's supposed to happen. So our monsoon window is starting to close as we get out into September, as you know. All right, checking out the temperatures through the period off of the European ensemble. It'll be warm this week, no question about that. But as we get into next week, the ensembles start to bring us down a bit as troughing is shown to develop over the western states. I think it's a little optimistic to bring highs down into the upper 90s, though. But the Euro usually is a little bit cooler than the other models. All right, that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. If you like our videos, be sure to subscribe so that whenever we post a brand new one, you'll get the notifications. And your comments, questions, suggestions are always encouraged as well. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Be safe out there, everybody, and you guys have yourselves a fantastic Monday.